see me and hear me okay? Hear sound okay? I'll just turn the sound up a little bit. Turn down the sound. How's that? Is that okay for everybody? Coming across loud and clear. Excellent. Well done. Okay. Well, so we've got some great training this evening from Kerris. I won't tell you too much about that. Kerris will introduce herself and tell you what she's going to be talking about shortly. But first of all, I just wanted to show you what is available with Clean Easy. Just click the right buttons. And then it says always push the right buttons with her. So, all right, okay. Biggest earner in the company, Bob Webb. And where do you think Bob would be if he decided in the early days that it was too much hassle putting catalogues out? He had the determination, he had the tenacity, he had the commitment, he had everything at the time, still got it. And just have a quick look at this. Only 30 seconds long, but I'll just show you. Yeah, it's not a bad check that for 4 weeks' work, is it? £6 million, £6 million. Okay, he's the biggest earner. It's not a case of Bob earning £6 million and everybody else earning peanuts. You know, there's lots and lots of people who are not chomping quite at the heels of Bob Webb. But there's lots of people now earning over £100,000 with Clean Easy, and it's well worth just sticking in there for those who have not been with us too long, because there's absolutely nothing out there. You know, people leave Clean Easy for their opportunities. They come across, they promise the earth, they join the other opportunities. The grass is always green on the other side. They haven't got the hassle of putting catalogues out, have they, in the pouring rain? So they join these other programs. 6 months down the line, it's collapsed, and every single case they've either wants to come back or they've got the tail between the legs, and they're just not prepared to make the step back into Clean Easy. But you know, the business that they've joined has either collapsed or it's just not worked for them. And some big earners in Clean Easy have left just on the grounds that, you know, there's something else out there, and there really isn't. There really isn't. Okay. I just wanted to show you another very short clip about tenacity. Someone who had the self-belief and the perseverance to succeed. I have shown this before some time ago, but it's really worth having a look at again. And it's just a minute or so long, so just have a look at this. Sorry about the proverbs there at the end. But it just goes to show that if you've got that self-belief, now that lady there, Heather, I think her name was, she had the self-belief. There's no way on earth that she'd have got up and continued with the race if she didn't think she stood a chance. She'd have probably just hobbled off to the side. But she knew that if you put her all into it, then she was going to win, or she was going to come pretty close to winning. As it happened, she did win. And of course, what happens with Clean Easy is they fall at the first hurdle. Some people, they never get up. They hobble to the side. They think it doesn't work. It's not for me. This rain is just too wet. I've never known rain like it. Okay, I've never known so many Victor Meldrews in one street in my life. You know, it just doesn't work. It's not worth persevering. Absolutely is. You know, you look at Bob Webb's check, £6 million. That's available to everybody. Okay, you might not make it in the same time scale as Bob Webb. It might take a little bit longer, but who knows? Who knows? It might take a shorter period of time. Peter Crossan there, that's determination. Absolutely, absolutely. So what you need in Clean Easy is the commitment, the determination, the vision, the focus, perhaps a little bit of energy as well. But you know, if you give up, if you quit, you'll never ever succeed. And what we've also found in Clean Easy is we've never known anybody who's quit Clean Easy and has been successful at anything else at all, ever. Okay, because you know those that have been in Clean Easy a while will know there's absolutely nothing else out there. So I'm not suggesting anybody's thinking of quitting, but people in the team might be thinking of quitting, and we need to get this message across. There's absolutely nothing else out there. Anyway, I'm not going to bore you any longer. So I'm going to hand you over now to Kerris, if you're ready, Kerris. Kerris is going to take you through a little bit of training, and then you're back with me, and one or two things to impart, and then we'll hopefully we should be closing around about 9:45, something like that. Okay, so thanks so much, everybody, and I'll pass you over to Kerris. Thanks.
Hi everybody, can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me? Yeah, good, brilliant. Right, well, good evening. My name's Kerris Torkington, and I run our distributorship with my husband Phil and Kerris, and we've been in Clean Easy since 2008. We are at the level of gold distributor, and we were lucky enough to qualify for New York in 2011, and what a fantastic trip it was. Absolutely brilliant. And my training tonight is a little bit about how we got there through our goal setting, and how we visualized our way to New York. Okay, so let's have a see. Let's see if we can get the presentation up. Peter, it's disappeared again. Can you load it from your end? Sorry about this. It was working this evening. Is Peter around? Are you blocked? Goodness. Let me hand it back over to you. You talk. Do sorry. I'd clicked off thinking that it was maybe because that's why you couldn't get in. Clicked on the talk now. Can you hear me now? Yep. Good. Brilliant. Right. Well, it always happens. It was working perfectly, but we've got it up and running now. So going to do some training tonight about some affirmations and visualization. Okay, affirmations is a way of setting your goals and you know, putting them out there so that they come about. If you can go to the next slide, Peter, for me. No, that's the last one. That's it. Okay, so what are affirmations? Affirmations, according to Wikipedia, are a declaration that something is true. So when you're talking about something being true, truth is only what your brain believes. So your brain believes that it's a truth. It will believe that, and it will make everything happen to make that truth come true for you. So if we go to the next slide, Peter. All right. Using affirmations in our goal setting can help us to change subconscious thoughts, making them a reality. It's about training your brain to believe your goals. It's about making your goals happen for you and making your brain believe that your thoughts can become a reality, that they are a reality, and it's truly happening. So if we go to the next slide, Peter. So when you write your affirmations, there are some simple rules that you should follow. Firstly, you need to make them personal. You can always set goals for yourself. Therefore, our goals must have the words "I" or "me" in them. So, you know, I am happy spending more time with my family. Okay, next one, Peter. Secondly, they must be positive. Words trigger pictures in your mind, and pictures will release emotions, and we can move towards what we picture. Without emotions, you're not going to move towards your goal. You need to visualize what you want and not what you don't want. Get rid of all the negativities. Don't People very easily think about, oh, I don't like this, I don't want this to happen. I don't like that we've got no money. I don't like that we don't spend time with the family. You know, if you're thinking, I like that I've got loads of money, I like that we've got time to spend with the family, I like that I go away on holiday, I am enjoying myself on holiday, that will make your affirmations come true. Next slide, Peter. You need to write your goals in the present tense. That is as if have already achieved them. There's no good writing that I would like to be gold. I would like to go on the next Clean Easy conference. You know, if you put that, it's not going to happen. You need to write your affirmation as if it has already happened. By doing that, you'll be able to see what it's like being there. You'll see what it's like. You'll feel the emotion that you'll feel. So our affirmations should always have emotional words. The emotional words we use, the more the emotional words we use, the quicker the change. So we need two words like delighted, excited, enjoyable, easy. You know, how easy would your life be if you had the goal? You know, how excited would you be to be on the next conference? Next slide, Peter. So we can have affirmations that cover all aspects of our lives. We can have 3 or 4 for our family, our business, our health, and so on. You know, don't just make your affirmations about your business. Think about what you want. You know, do you want to be healthier? Do you want to, you know, have it about your family? For your affirmations to work, you need to visualize your chosen goals at least twice a day. In the morning and the evenings are best. In the mornings, your conscious mind has not fully taken over, and in the evenings, your conscious mind will be closing down. So subconsciously, once if you go through your affirmations, overnight they'll be in there, they'll be in your subconscious. Okay, I mentioned about earlier on about us going to New York. Um, what we thought was about was when we were out, we weren't walking the streets of Manchester, we weren't walking the streets in England, we were walking the streets in New York. We could see ourselves there, we could see ourselves being there, we could feel what it was like, and you know, I'm convinced that that helped us to get there. Next slide, Peter. Okay, so what we need to do is read the words of your affirmation. Close your eyes to cut out any distractions and picture vividly ourselves doing, or being whatever we have described. Then as we picture, we let the emotion about it well up inside us. If you're feeling the emotion, affirmations will work. That's what it's about. It's about changing your thinking, being positive. So it's a 3-step process. You're going to read your affirmation, you're going to picture yourself there doing, being, and then you're going to feel those emotions. Your affirmations should take about 15 minutes. 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes in the evening. If you can do that, I'm sure you will see a change in yourself. I'm sure that should help you. If we have the final slide, Peter, and this is just some bit of further reading. The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. The secret is about changing the way you think. It's about positive thinking. It's about how you can change the way your life is by positive thinking. It's a good book to read. It's pretty easy. And it just shows how many people have actually used the secret to make their lives different. Okay, so hopefully it's just giving you a little bit of an insight into making affirmations and writing down your goals in a positive way. If I show you the video now, it's just a little bit about how you can make the choices to change the way you think. Okay, thanks for listening, and hope you enjoyed it. And I'll hand back to, is it going back to Peter now? Okay, thank you.
Caught me napping then, not napping as such, hands in my hand. We're in deep concentration then. Well done, Kerris. Excellent training there. Thanks very much indeed. Has anybody got any questions about that? Affirmations and you know, not goal setting as such, but you know, the fact that if you think about something hard enough, it's the law of attraction, as Kerris mentioned on the last slide there. The secret. It's all about the law of attraction. It's all about attracting things to you. You know, you say to the universe, "I want such and such," and it will come to you. You don't know how it's going to come, but it will come, and it's very, very, very powerful. Very powerful. So certainly worth considering. And the affirmations that Kerris was talking about, you know, just spend some time and just decide what you want out of life. And I think that clean music can actually give you this. It's a totally amazing opportunity. Now then, what have I got for you now? I think I've got to go with it. Okay. I just have a quick look at the. If I can find it. There we go. It works. It's only just a couple of minutes long. It works. It works the compilation. If it works for me, video, because it's quite. It is in fact quite powerful. We tend not to watch them. Or you probably most of you have probably already seen it once or maybe twice. But I say it's just a couple of minutes long, and just see what you think about it. Okay, thanks very much. So I say it works, and it actually works for everybody. You heard Bob Webb say there, it works for me. Well, when you've got £6 million in the bank, it's quite easy to say that, isn't it? But as I say, it works for absolutely everybody. It works for people who make the decision for it to work. It doesn't work for people who are looking for excuses all the time. That's one category it doesn't work for. People come on board, you'll introduce someone into your team, and they'll say, well, I'll give it a go. I'll see how it works. I'll see if it works for me. I'll see if it, whatever. And unfortunately, for them, it very often doesn't work because they're just not prepared to put the commitment into it. Excuse me. We've never ever had a failure in Clean Easy, ever, but we have a lot of quitters. And the quitters are the people who are going to quit everything, whatever it is, if they get a job in a local cake shop or garage or they follow a course at night school or whatever. They're the quitters in life. We need the quitters in life because it gives us an idea as to a benchmark, shall we say, as to we would never know whether people succeeded or failed if everybody quit or if nobody quit, for that matter. So we need these people as benchmarks. Some people fail, some people succeed, but we always know why people don't succeed in most things actually, but particularly in Clean Easy. And the reason people fail is because they don't do the work. They don't apply themselves. Okay, it's so simple to do. It's a simple business, as Derek and Maria pointed out yesterday at Rob's seminar. It actually works, but it's people who don't, basically. People make the decision for themselves that it's not going to work for them. And they make that decision very early on, unfortunately, sometimes. But I say it's just a matter of persevering, rise to the challenges, but whatever you do, do not quit. I'm hoping not, but I say there may be even someone on here tonight who in due course will quit the Clean Easy business. We've had some big earners in Clean Easy quitting. We've had people earning £10,000–15,000 a month quitting Clean Easy because the grass has been greener on the other side, and it's not. The promises are there. These big businesses have come in and they've offered opportunities to some of these higher earners. And in fact, one of them even went into competition with Clean Easy. I won't mention any names, but he was, I'm not sure whether he was one of the higher SEDs or whether he was a principal, a premier, sorry, but I'm not quite sure. I must find that out. But he actually went into competition with Clean Easy. But he went into competition with a catalogue, a household catalogue, which he distributed through distributors throughout the UK. He promised them the earth. Lots of distributors left Clean Easy and joined this person, but we could tell, those experienced in Clean Easy could tell its lifespan was very, very limited because he tried to build his business on no meetings, okay, no support system, totally your own boss, slightly higher commission system. From the sort of the 21, it went up to 20–25%, which is great for if you just want to go into retailing. But there again, the products, Clean Easy's products, were probably about twice as many as they had. So I've made a little bet to a lot of people saying this company will not be around in 12 months' time. And lo and behold, it wasn't around in 12 months' time. You cannot possibly run a successful distributorship business like Clean Easy, like this other company, without a network of support. And so they lasted around about 12 months. But in the meantime, of course, they'd lured quite a number of the lower-end earners of Clean Easy, those who had been with Clean Easy perhaps up to 12 months, and they were offered this great opportunity to earn more income. Whereas in fact it didn't happen because it collapsed. And unfortunately those people, because they haven't really got to grips with the Clean Easy business in the first place, not many of them came back, although one or two did. But as I say, we'd like to have a lot, and I mean a lot, of big earners in Clean Easy. It's up to £15,000 a month actually quitting for other opportunities. And it's not been long at all but when they've all been knocking on the door of Clean Easy again, wanting to return. So food for thought. If anyone's got any ideas about thinking the grass might be green on the other side. What's Neil put? The grass might be greener, but you still have to mow the lawn. Absolutely correct. Okay. Now go to not. Okay, our meeting's coming up. We've got Monday, 28th of October. We've got our own LIM meeting. Dave and Andrea are still with us. Sometimes you can get knocked off. Knocked off for the moment. Dave and Andrew's meeting's the day after, up in Preston at Chorley, if anyone wants to go there. But our main meeting, 28th of October, open to everybody. Premier Group LIM meeting at the LIM Hotel here in LIM, Cheshire. Okay, that's 7:45 next Monday. So there'll be no webinar next Monday. We'll be coming back, of course, the Monday after. Sunday, 17th of November, again at Rob's. It was a really, really good meeting yesterday. And we had Derek and Maria Longwright, who gave part of the presentation, and Alan Moffat, who gave the other part. But so we've heard Alan a few times, but Derek and Maria were really absolutely first class yesterday. We were blown away with the information we got there. So it's worth having a look down at Rob's if you've not been for a while or if you've never been at all. And finally, of course, Saturday, 4th of January, Clean Easy Cheltenham Conference, trying to organise a coach. I was talking to Sue yesterday. Sue was making some inquiries from her end. There's one or two links there with coach companies, so we'll watch this space. So if you want to have your name down, then either let us know or let Sue know, so we know what sort of numbers we're looking at. Because we need quite substantial numbers. I know you can't wait, Claire. Have patience, Claire. Have patience. But if you've not got your ticket for that conference so far, make sure you get your ticket now, because it will sell out. Absolutely no doubt about that. It will sell out, and people have a habit of leaving things to the last minute, like they do with the Christmas catalogue. You know, no matter how many times you tell people, your customers, you need to order early because these things sell out. You know, the front cover items, things that are more popular, they will sell out. So if you want it, it's best ordering it now. We tend to put flyers out, you know, to our customers, telling them this. And do they order early? No, they don't. Okay. Do Clean Easy distributors order the tickets early? Some do, of course, but a lot don't. And it's last minute. And of course, before you know it, tickets are sold out. So don't fall into that trap. You know, make sure you get your ticket early. If you're new to the business, since the last conference, which was September, then your ticket is free. Okay, the system for that is you book your ticket, they'll take the money out of your Clean Easy account, which I think is, we'll correct me if I'm wrong, or someone will think it's £20. Is it, Nina? £20? We think it's £20 anyway. But if you attend, then your ticket money is put back into your account. Okay, it's refunded. So Claire's take it. Wendy's not here. Then oh, sorry, that's private message, is it? Oh, okay. So those are the meetings. So as I say, we've got another webinar in a fortnight's time. It's the same link. It's the same link we sent out today. So make sure you either keep that link, but we'll be sending reminders out about that. So if there's any questions anybody has got at all and on anything at all that we might be able to help. Any questions? Speak now, forever hold your peace, as they say. What's that? Everybody welcome to Wendy Vickers' surprise birthday meal at the Bolton Excellent Salop Street, Bolton. Okay, £7.99. What's the date, Sue, please? Here's the date. Monday. It's Sue coming back to us with a date. Not on tonight, or there on Saturday, Sunday. Does that make sense to you? Okay. What date is Wendy's due? What Wendy's due? That's what it is. 26. Saturday 26. Okay, that's great. Okay. Good night, John. Okay. All right. We'll wind up there. Another great training to be had in a fortnight's time. So make sure you log on to us. Bring any guests you like along as well. Let's get the numbers up. There's a lot of people not on tonight. There must be something else on. Is there football on or something? I don't know. Netball, whatever. Okay, so thanks very much, everybody. I'll be putting a few videos on. Thanks very much indeed, Kerris, for your presentation. Really first class. Well done. And we've had a few hiccups tonight. It's always the way, though. We'll always have one or two hiccups with it. Unfortunately, with almost absolutely no control, absolutely no control whatsoever on the site itself. We click a button. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, then the only thing is we can do, which we suggest to anybody, is log out, and sign back in again. 2 clicks of 2 buttons, and you're back in again. That tends to rectify any problems. If it does, if it doesn't, then of course log out of the whole thing and come back in on the link again. So okay, so good night, everybody. I say I'll be leaving with a couple of videos to watch up to 10 o'clock. Anyone wants to stay on board. Other than that, I look forward to seeing everybody at the LIM meeting next week, and of course on the webinar in that fortnight tonight. Thanks very much, everybody. Good night.